welcome to the 520 Podcast. Got another full house, as you can see here.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see everyone's faces. If you're watching this, subscribe to the channel. I don't know why, if you haven't already. What the fuck you waiting on? We've been doing it for about 4 years now. Black people, support your people. Subscribe to the goddamn channel.
Alright.
I'm going to quit wasting my time and your time, my mouth as well.
I hope you're not wasting your time.
But, who always, I start on my side over
Hey,
here.
I'm JD Hill, _solution 285 on all social media platforms.
I am Dorinda Alexander. You can find me Oriana_Dorinda on all social media platforms. I'm Dorinda Alexander on Facebook.
And if you don't know how to spell that shit, it's in the description box.
I am Mo Soul. You can find me on Facebook on Monica Houston. You can follow my business page, Locks, Dress, and Things LLC, where I am also I am so proud to make your nappy so happy. And of course, if you want to see the real me, follow me on TikTok at MoSoul82.
Okay.
And we have a special guest in the motherfucking building.
Oh shit, I'm special.
Yeah, he's special. Distinguished, everything.
Hey man, listen, I appreciate you bringing me down. Good energy, good people. It's your boy Outlaw, one half of the dynamic duo Facts and Law. Came down here to my second home, Little Rock, Arkansas. Had an opportunity to get back with my boy. Saw him been doing his thing, so I wanted to come and, you know what I'm saying, talk some shit.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I am so happy that Facts and Law decided to come be a part of 501 Witty.
Let's get it.
Because you've been doing your thing up there in Chicago for some years now.
Yeah, working, man. You know what I'm saying?
We both work, for those who may not never ever fucking know, but I'm gonna tell you, we work.
Tell them.
We talk we worked briefly with each other at a car dealership.
13 years ago.
Yeah.
Real shit.
No, a long time ago.
13 years ago.
And I got fired. I think this man he may have quit, whatever the case may be. But
bro, I didn't even remember that you got fired, bro.
Hell, they want Frank. Well, fuck Frank.
Yeah, Frank. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck Frank. But anyway, he said,
what Frank do?
Hey, Frank was one of them.
Yeah.
He was one of them, Joe.
Yeah.
Like real shit.
The way it's set up, they had like a little tower in the front there,
right.
where they do like, overseeing the parking lot and overseeing everybody that's doing their thing on the floor.
Okay.
He waved me over. He was like, "Hey man, come talk to me real quick." And I was like, "What's going on, Frank?" He was like, "Yeah man, it's just not working out. You're just not selling enough." I said, "Well, I was surprised. I had just sold a car. Now, granted, back then it was a mini car. Something help you out.
Yeah, a mini deal.
Yeah, a mini deal. They come steal your shit, and you got to spend half the damn proceeds of this motherfucker."
Hey,
but it is what
back
it is.
Back in the days, baby.
Yeah, man. But yeah, we was working with each other briefly there, and like I said, we came cool.
And kept in touch since.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And so we both out here doing our thing.
It's crazy because we'll sit there talking. You know what I'm saying? That's all you really do when you're waiting on people. When you're
Hell
trying
yeah.
to sell a car,
You do
right?
get born up there.
And so we'll sit there talking, and I remember us talking about films and movies, and like all day we talking about this.
Right.
Mind you, at the time, neither one of us really, you know what I mean, would realize that going forward, now we both filmmakers.
Yeah.
We got films that y'all can go watch. You know what I'm saying? We've got podcasts. Like we really still in this. You know what I'm saying? I think that's something that also helped us stay connected. You know
Yes,
what
sir.
I'm saying? I love to see what my brother doing down here.
You motivated me.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you motivate me too, dog. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like real shit. People don't understand that.
Brothers having a moment, man.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Big up
it's
brothers,
real-
man.
And we black doing this, guys. We're black.
Shit, yeah.
We not no white man keeping nobody down. We fellow brothers in Christ, brothers in film, and brothers in just consecrating.
Yeah, it is Sunday, baby.
Yeah, you can't go too far without putting that man in there.
You got
You know what I'm saying? Gotta
But no, it's just, man, like I said, seeing you do your thing up there in Chicago, and like I said,
appreciate it,
just
bro.
no, it's good to see just people doing things positive.
Yeah, man. and
You
we gonna
could
keep
be doing
going.
anything in the world, but you chose the path you're going on, and you're also giving the avenue to people up there too,
Big facts.
because
You know what
you have a good rotation of guests to come through. They have various
Yeah,
topics
man.
that they discuss. Same that we doing here in Little Rock, and it's just like it's good to see people of color.
and now we
specifically
gotta
blacks.
get 501 Witty up in the Shy in the studio. And
Definitely come up there.
shout out Good Energy Studios, you know what I'm saying, where it all goes down. And again, it's the Facts and Law Pod Show. It's not a podcast, it's a pod show. We want you to see this fly shit, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all check that shit out, you know.
And
That's what we do, baby.
And everything my man just spoke to.
So the difference, and somebody asked me that the other day, and I always tell them, really, we want you to look at it. We don't even do audio, straight audio. You get what I'm saying? We don't put it on iTunes. Not that we won't, but it's more so visual. We want you to take a look at it. We put time into the set. We like our set. We be trying to dress on that bitch. So we want you to see what we doing. You feel me?
Okay.
So, we trying to show it. Shout out to Miss D Jones, one of my homies that was on the show. and she said it accidentally one day, and we was like, I likes that.
Okay.
And it helped kind of put us off to the side. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a podcast. I don't know nobody else with a pod show. You feel me?
Already.
You dig.
I got you.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. So we're gonna quick transition to what we're gonna talk about
Fly
today.
guy, right.
We'll tell you something light right now, and then we go to the heavy shit on the second
Ice
segment.
cream.
Jada Pinkett being trash.
Oh,
Jada is trash.
Raise your hand if you think she's trash.
I'm not
The eyes have it.
I'm not involved in the slander of another black woman.
Oh, why she get
Yeah.
Shout out to the queens out there. You know what I'm saying?
He pandering. He pandering.
Are you joking? You gotta be.
We're talking about is Jada trash.
So I'm assuming you raise your hand too.
Yeah, bro.
You raise your hand.
Yeah.
Yes.
You raise your hand as well.
Absolutely.
So we all.
Have y'all read Worthy?
The eyes have it.
You said
Have y'all read Worthy and seen all the turmoil and stuff that she's been going through in her life?
Come on, man. Listen. You paused that. You paused that.
And who hasn't been through turmoil in their life?
That part.
And why they and you said black king, but why is she trashing her black king? Come on now.
That
Come
part.
on now.
My thing is,
Will said he gonna love
ahead.
her for
Go-
life.
go ahead, T.
big dog.
bro. But my thing is, and I say it all the time. You can't expect everybody to understand what y'all got going on. That's why
Nah, for
in a
real.
marriage you keep your shit at home. We don't need to know all this. Y'all could have went through some shit, got over it, this, that, and the other. But now you selling your story because you're on a paper chase, clout chasing. I mean,
That's the part that makes her trash, though, because why you
Yep.
putting your business out there? Like,
Yep.
Because we
leave
ain't
it
gonna
at
forgive
home.
you.
Right.
It's
Leave
just
it
like
alone.
when you tell your mama that somebody been messing over you and you forgive them,
Mm-hmm.
and then you expect the person to forgive. We're not gonna forgive you. You made yourself look like a fool.
Yeah.
so. Follow up too. I'm old. I'm traditional in the sense you make fun of me all the time. But you
Kevin Samuels Jr.
that part.
hey,
Men's supposed to lead.
hey, listen, you the Godfather, bro.
I'm saying, hey, rest in power.
Dress him.
Rest in power, brother.
but go ahead, Slater.
Somebody said she just
Ultimately, it falls in Will because like he allows this shit to take place.
He allows.
He weak.
Yep.
I call
Yep.
Jada trash. He pussy.
Hey man,
He is
Ja-
definitely
Ja-
a beta male. He's not an alpha male at all.
Jada is
What
the
time?
best beard money could buy, man.
Really? He's so stupid.
You say that again?
I said Jada's the best beard money can buy, man. He
I
gonna take
mean,
whatever come
listen,
with
that
it.
must be what it is, but because I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I literally say that all the time. In a relationship, somebody's only gonna do what you allow them to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So the longer that you allow her to steady bring this dude name up, this dead dude.
Well, I mean, shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
Pac.
Yeah, even though that's
Yeah.
For real,
you know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
jamming Pac on the way up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My name is Outlaw. And
Yeah,
it ain't no
that
accident,
part,
you
yeah.
feel me, bro? Like, but it's one of the things, like, you allow her to continuously do this shit.
Right.
You don't rectify, it's only gonna get worse. You know what I'm
Fact.
saying? You're gonna put yourself in a position where
But is it?
You
I
think-
ain't mean to cut you
No,
off,
you
big dog, but is it too late for him to dig himself out of this shit?
I think so.
I think so
He's
too.
a-
It ain't no coming back from
He's
it. At
a
this
solid
point, yeah.
believer.
That's what it's gonna
He's
take.
gonna, but y'all know what? As a business
He ain't gonna
owner,
leave though.
y'all gotta think about it. It is straight marketing. Because what did she come out with?
All money and good money, Mo.
I know it ain't all money, but in the world of Hollywood, any type of
Say that one more time.
in the
Well,
world of Hollywood, I
Okay,
probably
yeah.
said it wrong.
Nah, that
It's-
Louisiana. That's the I just you know I like the baby.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah,
in the world of
stuff.
Hollywood, all exposure is good exposure.
No,
you
you
never
right.
want your name to die.
They-
And unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
she taking their dirty laundry and they made a book out and be like, hey, let me tell y'all.
But it started even before the book, though. It started at the Red Table Talk.
I know.
That's
So
what
it's been going
that's
for
really
that.
kicked
That's
it
why she
off.
probably was like, I done made him look a fool with the entanglement and he's still sticking with me. He done slapped Chris Rock for me. Now I'm telling people about me. Chris Rock tried to hit on me. I'm finna put this in a book and I'm finna sell it. Because what else is she doing?
She ain't got because
Not a damn thing.
her career was nowhere near the level of his, and also I think they got a book coming out together later on too.
Yeah,
They're
that's
trying
what
to
they
work
say. You know, it's
it. Yes, this was what. See, it's unfortunate because it's like that. We talked about the cycle before.
Right.
It's not breaking any cycle.
No, not at
The
all.
kids are going to be they grown now, but they're going to be in the same scenarios when they get and they own.
They are
They
Rest-
may be grown, but they're still in that environment. They're
Correct.
still part of Hollywood, and those are still their parents. So they still have an attachment to that, regardless of
No, facts.
how old
and
they are.
I think the effects of the shit, the way they grew up, is already showing in both of them, the way
Yeah.
they act.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Po-
You know what I'm saying?
po-
Like,
po-
Polo Tink Tink, they be all right.
No,
Polo. I don't hear too much about Willow, but Polo Tink Tink. That baby,
Yeah.
he need a hug.
They be all
If
right.
you will.
Yeah.
I mean, they will definitely.
He hugging money.
They will adapt and overcome, but I think it still remains that cycle may still continue. They're gonna make bad decisions in their own relationships growing up. Raising their own children may have an effect on that as well. And it's like,
I'm gonna keep it real.
Go ahead.
I mean, I don't expect them to bring in children that's gonna be like mine anyway. I don't think they're gonna be trying to,
I got you.
pull it into the black family anyway.
Nah,
just
real
based
true,
on them,
yeah.
if they ought to have children. So it's not really like I'm not looking at them to help push the black race in a positive way forward.
I got
know
you.
what I'm saying? Like it's just not. It just doesn't seem like that matters to them. You dig what I'm saying? And that's my own perception of it. But I'm more worried about those of us that want the kids that look like ours to be successful going forward and building on those paths. I got to worry about us here at home, not these rich folks that don't give a damn.
No. Go ahead. You got something to say?
Nah, I was just basically gonna say, like, at the end of the day, they need this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jada would probably be what now? If this wasn't going on,
It's like on the streets, the average woman.
she wouldn't be.
She'd be like her other co-star in Set It Off, Vivica Fox.
Man, nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I agree.
All you do is look alike.
Slandering black men.
A little bit more credit.
Oh, Vivica.
I'm saying, as far as the general, she be on that same kind of show.
Yep.
Men trash. Girl, there ain't no good
Same
men
shit.
out here.
Vivica don't do that though.
And still trying to live off of letters she wrote to Tupac.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, at
And
one
be-
time, Vivica did try to keep talking about 50 Cent, so
Yep,
they
same
did
shit.
the same.
Hell,
But Vivica realized it's time to let that go.
Even like, and shout out to Diamond on Players Club, Lisa Ray, same. That she be just like her.
What you
Yeah.
mean?
Just single, can't get it right. Still, like, failed situations where she either chose the wrong black man or just can't find the right black man.
But fine though.
That don't mean shit when you got
I
playing with yourself at
understand all of
night.
that, but shit,
She-
Lisa
Shit
Ray
to do with
fine.
shit.
So that,
I mean, hey,
but still,
Hey,
you know what they
That
say.
mental right.
Shit.
Right.
No,
That
seriously.
mental.
That part.
You can be fine as wine, have the baddest body. But
That's true,
this
too.
ain't right.
What's that
And
saying?
this.
What's
And
that?
this.
What's that saying? I'll show you a fine woman, and I'll show you a nigga sick of her.
Sick of
Ah!
You feel me? Like, really?
Yeah.
And everything
Like,
that
that's
glitter ain't
it.
gold.
Like, it's.
But that don't mean that the gold ain't glittering either, though. You know what I'm
mean,
saying? Motherfucker fine now.
What if you
That's
want
all
less?
I'm giving us. This shit
I
fine.
hear you.
I ain't, yeah.
But what is also a regular thing that these women are always doing, they have these clips out. They always complaining about the certain dating environment that they currently find themselves in. I mean,
Well, that's because they don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory.
You feel me?
The fuck?
Like,
Shit,
come on now.
motherfucker, everybody want a Russell and Sierra relationship. He taking Sierra to Waffle House.
Yeah.
Listen,
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because she said she like Waffle House.
He
But
listened
she-
to
That
That
her.
what relationship
There you
goes
go.
then.
He
Just
listened to her.
shout out to
Yeah.
Cheesecake Factory. That shit delicious to me. I love
And
that
shout
shit.
out to Waffle House.
I ain't never been. Somebody won't take me.
hey, they swear they be one of them Russell Wilsons. Y'all do not.
They don't want
that.
that.
No, they want that.
Y'all do not
Look,
want. He a cornball though.
And Cheesecake Factory ain't cheap.
Not only that, it's just.
Yeah,
I mean, my thing is with that whole situation. Even though I do believe it was a skit,
I agree.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
My thing with that is like. It's a first date, girl. Like, I don't know you enough. I don't even know if I like you. Why I'm gonna take you
Yeah.
to the best when I don't know if you worth shit?
Yeah, this is
Right.
definitely.
But
Like,
if we're
what's
going
the-
straight off the
that's
skit, though, he
crazy.
had made plans to take her somewhere,
nicer.
But she wasn't receptive of that because she didn't respect that man's time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And that
saying?
is-
Hey, listen, you saying
for that.
simp 101 if you sat outside in your car for an hour.
I'm
Oh,
Listen.
yeah.
I'm
Listen.
gone. I'm gonna give you 5
You got
to 10
15
and if
minutes,
you ain't giving no
maybe
good
20.
excuse,
Maybe 20 minutes. If I can make a phone call and I'm sitting there waiting and shit, all right, cool. But if I look at the phone, I've been on this phone for 30 minutes, bitch, I'm gone.
And plus, like, if a female really fool with you, like, if she know she running late, hey, come up here. You know, you
Yeah.
want something to drink.
And he
You know what
did
I'm saying?
say
In the
that.
meantime,
he
like, you
did
got me
say
sitting
why
in the
she didn't
car.
invite him in.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't know you, but
No,
you
we
gonna-
ain't got there yet. That's what she said. Yeah.
So we ain't got nowhere, but you gonna eat at the cheap. I might take you to Pizza Hut. We ain't since we ain't there.
Pizza Hut still open?
Not
I ain't
inside.
seen a Pizza Hut in a
Hey,
minute.
it's
It's
so
a
funny.
couple of them. It's a couple of
They,
them.
Okay.
they open, but funny you said that. So they deliver the pizza. They actually make the motherfucking pizza there, but dining in, they use that shit as storage space now.
For real.
Like, no, they make the boxes. They got racks and shit. They ain't put together yet. I said, this shit just fell off.
Yeah.
'Cause back in the day, in the
Pizza
90s,
was high quality.
well, I mean,
It ain't no more.
motherfuckers at birthday parties at Pizza
Well,
Hut.
Yep.
y'all must remember I'm from Chicago, so
Oh, yeah.
all of that sounds like blasphemy to me. You know? You feel me? Like, listen, pizza is something. That ain't it. That ain't it. Pizza
But
Hut
see,
is
we
like,
had the book it program down here. If you read
Yeah,
so
oh
many
yeah, we
books,
had it. We
you
had
can
it.
go to pizza. Yeah, you gonna get
Yeah,
your free
yeah.
personal pan pizza.
Now that's when it
They used
was
to be-
on.
yeah.
That's when it was on.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
shit,
saying?
man. I used to read through them little bitty books real fast
Yeah.
and check them out.
Not the little bitty one.
Yeah, I can run through a book, man. But yeah, at the end of the day, though, I say like when you planning something for a woman and you actually put in the effort,
Yes, sir.
you know what I'm saying, and she's not receptive to it. Like he said, simp 101. If you sitting there tolerating it, a person only gonna allow you to do.
What
What
you
you.
And then it becomes like a self-reflection thing. Like, okay, now something's wrong with me. Especially because a habitual thing is always happening in your life.
Who a bitch?
Jada.
But now,
Right.
for real.
Don't do
I
it.
like
Yeah.
that. I like that. Good timing, y'all. Yeah, I like that.
Where your little
Oh, yeah.
I
slipped it. You slipped it.
Yeah, I hit my lip. There you go.
There you
Yeah, I bet you was a good word.
But now, Jada Trash, I really hope, actually no hope there. I think they all in it together.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, I feel like she's conducting that. She wants to
He
be.
got Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's trying to be the Black Kris Jenner and capitalize on every situation in their family. She feel like I feel like she quarterbacking that shit.
But you know what? Even
No,
if
you're right.
she don't have respect for Will, where's your respect for your kids? Because the internet never freaking dies.
Right.
And
What-
some things you should be like, you know what? I want to do it, but because I have kids, not because of your spouse.
Right.
Because you have kids and you don't want your kids to be embarrassed. 'Cause I don't care how much money they got. Your kids is embarrassing you.
Hey y'all,
Yeah,
what's
it
that
is our
famous?
responsibility
What's that
to
famous?
protect them.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
What's that famous Michael Jordan statement?
Fuck them
Fuck
kids.
them black
Fuck them
folks.
kids.
I
Still give a
thought I
fuck.
thought
No.
They grown, gone, doing what she don't give a
But
fuck.
it's still embarrassing though to watch your parents air out their dirty laundry just to make money.
So-
I know they're not able to escape it. They are too
Right.
involved in that scene
Well,
in
so
Hollywood.
how about this? Look at it from this. Look at it from this lens. What if they all are in it together?
Well, then that's different.
You think they had a
business?
No, I'm serious. I think
Then be a fool. Then be a family
The school of
fool.
Kardashian is
I'm
what it
serious.
look
I
like.
think they
Right.
all. I'm
You feel
serious.
me?
That's what we.
That's
Y'all
what
talking about Jada. Chris is really trash, man. To put a porn tape out on your daughter
Hey, listen.
and edit
Well,
that motherfucker and all that
I'm
shit.
saying-
I mean, but shit, it was already out there. You might as well capitalize.
That's what
on
I'm
Nah,
that
saying.
shit.
fuck that.
Hey, listen. That's what I'm saying. So here's my thing.
So
right?
would you squash it and capitalize on it?
I would squash
I would
it,
wait to
but
do it,
I also
a win
mean
is a win.
acting out of
Yeah,
my.
at the end of the day, I'm
That wouldn't be honestly. That wouldn't be logical of me. That would be me acting off of feelings.
Right.
What we always say, men do. You feel me?
What's the logic?
You feel me? Like logically, yeah, you
you-
can. It's already out there. Once it's on the internet, you can't goddamn escape it. So you might as well own that shit, capitalize off of it, and do something positive with the shit.
And
I mean,
that's exactly what she did.
Yeah.
And now she has a family full of millionaires and
and
billionaires.
billionaire, real shit. Like,
And so, get back when you said the analogy that Jada could be setting the overall platform, the foundation to go that direction, which she is. Which I was speaking earlier about the kids.
excuse
Bless
me.
you, brother.
Bless you.
Mm-hmm.
The kids, they all are all in it. They all are on the same team. Let's go. Let's do it.
My
They
thing-
had the huddle. They agreed upon it. Let's go forward with it. So I don't feel sorry for no kids either.
you know,
But
because they don't give a look. It's not like they were ever struggling at any point.
No.
So this is all just
Part of the
capitalism. Yeah,
Chris
you know
Jenner
what I'm
wasn't
saying?
struggling either.
it goes
Yeah,
back
she
to
just
that
wanted
all
more.
Yeah,
in
she was just one of the ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
she wanted more than what she had.
That's
She wasn't
greed.
struggling at all.
That's greed.
So would you sacrifice your legacy and
Bless you.
your child, and in Jada's case, your husband,
she-
for change? For money. Well, I mean, not change, but
Yes,
because they getting that bag.
come on, man. You know she was out there in the mean streets.
Nah, man.
Remember she
you
was
selling
selling
that
dope,
crack.
yeah, selling crack,
Straight
chasing
crack.
niggas with razor blades or something.
But you know what? She
Shut your-
didn't even have to do this to Will. You could just made a book about you and Tupac.
right.
You could have left all.
Ah, that would have been even worse.
But no, but this man dead, and this was prior.
That would have been even worse.
This was before
Hey.
Will. This was
But-
before
but
Will.
Mo-
That would have been even
She
worse.
been dissing Will since the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He chased her. She said she ain't even like him.
Correct.
She
Right.
thought he was goofy.
Correct.
It's the same thing, and they always say, yo, for men, be with a woman that love you more than you love her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they gonna dog you if you don't. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, shit, I
agree. Cause like I said, Mo,
want to do
let's
my
say
wife
she
love me
went
more
that,
than I love her.
that
Hopefully,
direction.
huh? You know what you said?
It still would have been good because
I don't think so.
even though these things
Nah,
took
you
place
good.
before Will, I don't. If I was her husband, I don't want to hear about this shit in no fucking book about your love story of 20 years ago.
I mean,
I don't hear
You
shit.
writing to a
heard
dead.
about her
And listen,
taking
I
it.
hate to say it that way, but you writing to a dead nigga. Like,
Yeah.
really, leave
I
it,
don't
let
see
it
it.
go.
Let it go.
But
Let
what
it
did they
go.
say on the red table talk? We ride together,
Yeah.
we die together.
Bad
Marriage for life. Man, I saw
mean,
that. I saw that shit. I was like, man, you just stupid motherfucker. Boy,
Yeah,
you
he
dumb.
crazy.
looked so hurt. Will looked so freaking
You
hurt.
allowing
But
that
wait a
shit.
minute though. What if all this time before she came out with the entertainment, Will was dogging her out? I'm gonna play devil advocate. What if he
I'm
was
talking about-
dogging
get
her
out
out?
there and devil.
What if he was dogging her out and he was cheating with this one and this one and this one and this one and he wasn't hiding? What if she just said, you know what? I'm gonna get my get back. Because think about it. A woman gonna always get her get back better
Hold
than y'all.
So
Why?
let's go there.
Because we petty.
But it hurt.
But so is that the most productive,
No.
mature response?
It's not right. I'm just being devil arrogant.
I hear-
And then why make yourself look bad instead of putting him on blast?
How about just go through a divorce process and be like, you know what, this ain't working out.
She was gonna cash out.
Let's go ahead. You go your direction. Let's go my
Because maybe
direction.
at the time she still really loved him.
No,
Because seemed like to me she no
I don't
longer
think she
loved him.
ever loved.
no, she never
Will.
did love him. Going back to what my man said earlier, she did say those words that he was corny, not the type of nigga she was looking for.
He kept on,
kept
like,
chasing
yeah.
her.
Shit, her mama made them get married
Yep.
So
when
that's-
she got pregnant. Jada ain't want to marry that nigga.
So-
Said she cried so
Cried
hard.
at
man.
the end.
Like, you serious?
But you know
Like,
what?
if a woman tell you she cried so hard when she bore your seed, nigga, like, you's a deceitful look. Nah, I'm
But
cool.
it's always women like her get the men that gonna try until they can't try no more.
Right.
And that make me angry as a woman who know myself and worked on myself and ain't finna jump in a relationship just to say I'm in a relationship, but I want to be in one. That makes me angry because you could have let that man, regardless of his flaws or nothing, he good enough because he's dealing with you with all your mess. Let's give Will his props because it's a lot to deal with as a man, and he taking a lot of slack from other men. Saying, like you said, he a bitch. He a cornball. All this shit.
I'm sorry, I call Russell a cornball.
Oh, you call Russell a cornball. I'm sorry. Like
I call her a bitch.
you called him
Yeah.
a bitch, but like for
I
real,
didn't call him anything.
You didn't call
man.
him
Yeah,
anything.
I ain't gonna.
But
do
you got
that to him.
women like, and I'm
He just a good fella.
again.
Yeah.
I've worked on myself. I've healed. I know that I would love to be in a relationship. I'm a hopeless romantic.
Yeah.
But what's the point of
What
getting in a
kind?
relationship and people are not gonna be genuine?
Right.
When you got these men out here that do that and they stick with these women that take them through hell and back, and then
When it's over, they are ruined.
they're ruined for the next person.
And then we sit up here single.
Right, and I sleep in the middle of my bed because I ain't got time.
Well,
Right.
then my feedback to that is ladies need to maybe switch your approach to the dating game.
Right.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Pills on this side, phone on this side.
but they not
wall.
they not even making themselves available to even get
Oh no,
started.
you're right. I am hiding and I am emotionally unavailable.
Gotcha.
Because again, I've worked on myself
Yes, ma'am.
and
Can
I'm
I-
not out here just jumping.
What that mean?
Can I ask you
Hiding.
something?
Huh?
Yeah, he got a
I'm
question.
hiding.
You got a question?
So when you say you worked on yourself, what does that mean?
It means that you know how when people,
Good
as soon as
question.
somebody talk to them, they ready to jump in a relationship. I'm gonna observe you, and if my boundaries, if you're crossing boundaries, I ain't gonna say nothing to you. I'm gonna let you be here. I'm gonna listen to your actions. I don't listen to words. I listen to your actions. So if you telling me, because I'm a woman, I want to be pursued. Because just like you said, a woman needs to love a man more than I think a man needs to love a woman more than she loves him. Because if you get the right woman, if you loving her, she's gonna give you everything you ever want. And I'm that
That
woman.
ain't true.
So look, right.
I said
I heard
something.
that. Right. So to respond to that, I heard that, but I asked, what did you do to work on you? You know what
I
I'm
took some
saying?
time for myself.
Doing what though?
Working on my flaws. Past relationship, looking at what I did wrong and correcting it.
That's-
Knowing
But-
that
Did you?
I ain't always right. Did I what?
Right. Did you talk to
Can I
anybody?
comment on
Oh
that
yeah,
too?
went to therapy.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what
I
I'm
did
saying.
therapy.
Like, what did the work look
Therapy
like?
Can I
Awesome.
comment on that too? Because I'm I am in her same boat, and I have done a lot of work on me. I stayed single for a long time. I at one point in time just completely immersed myself into church and God, and did every kind of single woman's relationship study that I could do, read all kind of books that I could do just to better myself and to learn better about communication and relationships, in addition to getting myself in therapy. Like all of that. And I still, today, most of the time when I'm driving in the car, instead of listening to music, I'm listening to some kind of podcast that's going to feed me and continue to make me better.
And that's what I was getting at, because I know I hear a lot of women say, "Oh, I'm working on me right now," and all they be doing is like going out kicking it every
What they
weekend.
hungry is
You know what I'm
what
saying? Like real shit. No, I'm not in a relationship, but you're still fucking niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They tell I'm working on me by saying you don't have a boyfriend for X amount of time. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to make sure if we talking about the work, what does that look like? You know what I'm saying?
No,
Y'all both gave some good
I got
points.
some book resources I can point you to. I got some
That's good though. That's what I want. That's what I want to. You know what I'm saying? That clarification. 'Cause
Yeah.
So like we'll continue this. We're gonna reset real quick. Take a quick little break. I'm sorry. And
You gotta use the bathroom?
no.
He ain't gonna never let you hear that down.
This brother
He
is
ain't gonna never let you
for
hear
the
that
direction
down.
of this podcast or show.
You dig.
He's gonna never let me let that down.
Nah.
No.
He ain't.
Subscribe to the channel.
I'm gonna talk to y'all off camera. I will come back to it. Go ahead, flip it out. Yeah, flip it.
always
Yeah,
fucking
we
Speaking
good.
of bathroom though,
That part, you good?
like we know Little
We
Rock
back,
ain't
guys,
that
we
big,
back.
y'all. You know what I'm saying? Little Rock ain't that big, so
It
your
ain't.
opportunities and choices are gonna be pretty minimal. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. The
Depending
pool
on
is small.
that's what I'm saying. So when I say you going places, like you can go to the wine tasting where you're gonna see the same 4-5 people that you saw at the last wine tasting in Little Rock. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're gonna have to expand, especially if you're looking to get more opportunity and you looking for something specific. I'm
So
sure.
you mean like long distance?
I mean, or move.
I did.
I mean, do you?
I just moved 5 years ago. I ain't moving no more.
Well,
I just moved.
let's say somebody in Memphis. That's cool. Like y'all can see each other every other weekend,
I
every
don't mind
weekend.
long distance.
Are you open to relocating down the line, or
I ain't moving.
Yeah, minutes is free though.
See,
So you
that's the
straight.
thing.
Long distance, you ain't gotta pay long distance.
you so silly?
But I have my reason for not moving. I have my own business and it's really thriving. And I'm not gonna give up my business to move with somebody that after almost a 10-year relationship, I've learned that it don't matter how much you love a man, when he done with you, he done with you. And you gotta start all over. And I'm married to my business at this point in time in my life.
Follow up with it. Go ahead, T.
So that is the main thing that you hear when women talk about how it's so bad out here dating and they single, right? It's because y'all marry yourself to other things instead of really putting that effort into what you really want. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to be married to your business, that's why a lot of men don't look for women that have businesses, because they know they're not gonna get you fully. They only gonna get whatever percentage you willing to give them, and that's not what men really looking for. You want a woman that's gonna be yours. You know what I'm saying? A woman that's like, oh, I belong to him. You know what I'm saying?
But I did
But
that for almost 10
I get
years,
it.
and
So
got me nowhere.
right. Well, I mean, that's
So, question before you follow
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
It brought you here.
It did bring you
It
here.
did bring
but
me
Mo,
here.
Hold on, Mo. That went the way it went with that one gentleman. That doesn't speak for every man out
It
here.
doesn't.
So what he is getting to, I'm assuming he's gonna follow up, is that person is still out there that can lead the right way, and y'all can both be on a winning path.
I want him. I'm ready to be in my soft girl era. I'm ready to
But you-
set.
but
But you
But
got
you
a
said-
divorce first. You married to your business.
Well, that man has to come in and show me that he's worthy of
Conditions, baby.
Shout out to Jada.
But
Conditions.
But it's conditional. Why would you guys jump head first with a woman that's saying, I need you to pay this, she got to be worthy of you paying these bills. You have to be worthy for me, because I can make time. But are you worthy for me making time for you? Like if I make time for you and you still show me your actions, don't tell me everything I need to do, then I'm going to fall back. Because my thing is, I'm a woman. I will dive head first. Again, I'm a hopeless romantic. I'll dive head first into somebody. But when your actions start saying other than your word,
Are those
I'm going to fall back.
are those actions? Because one thing that I heard you say, are those actions solely gonna be based on if he gonna pay a bill or not? Because
No.
that was the first thing
No,
you
no,
said.
I said that because you said, when I was saying that a man, I don't know what I said, but I'm saying just like a man ain't
A
gonna
man
go
ain't
in
looking for
straight in and
nobody
pay
no
bills.
business and stuff.
Why should I divorce my business if you not giving me I ain't talking about money because I don't need no. I'm talking about like you're not being consistent with the calls and the texts and wanting to spend time. That's what I'm saying because I can pay my own bills.
Well, you said you ain't had a time because you married to your
I'm
business.
married, but if I'm married to my business because I want to. Again, remember I've had this business when I was married. I know how to make time for a man. I know how to treat a man. I know how to cater. I know how to do all that. But just like y'all are very weary on who y'all give y'all money to, I'm very weary on who I give that type of woman that every man claims they want to.
Go ahead.
So what I'm hearing you say is you make time for who and what you want.
I make time for who
And
make
they
time
have to
for me.
prove themselves first.
Exactly. Because trust and believe, I'm that woman. If you give me anything, I'm gonna make it great.
Yes. And
Again,
then if it's not being reciprocated,
I'm
that's
gonna
a
fall.
problem.
I'm not gonna
I
get
literally
mad at you. I'm
just
gonna
had
fall
this
all
conversation.
the way back.
Hold on. You say you just literally had that conversation.
We
okay.
literally just
Yeah,
had that
because-
conversation.
He be acting.
I wasn't there.
You
You weren't. Yeah, you were. Anyway,
I wasn't a part of that conversation y'all was in.
Yeah, you were.
Y'all had that conversation.
Insert clip.
Right.
Yeah.
I was
So-
there, but yeah, I was up
But
here in
getting
my
back-
little cut.
Currently, and you say you're working on yourself. You've worked on yourself. Let's say this week.
Okay.
Is there any space in your life this week that you can be found,
Yes.
selected?
Yes. I mean, I'm gonna tell you like this. Transparent moment. I asked the man out 2 weeks ago on a date, and I made time for him Friday.
How did that go?
We didn't go.
Well, what?
What happened?
I text him. I do what men do. Check you all week. Hey, we still good Friday? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Come Thursday. Hey, we're still on the date.
He said yes. He said yes.
No, I didn't hear from him until that Friday. He was like, I got a car problem. Okay, cool. I understand. You want to reschedule? Nothing. So again, I am a different
Was
type
you
of
gonna
woman.
pick him up with his car being there?
He didn't say nothing. I would've.
Trading.
But my
So-
thing is, again, people said women don't pursue men. I have no problem with that.
Go ahead, T.
But
I get it, but that's something that women. Let me ask you this: you listening to what she just said,
Okay.
what do you think she should have done differently?
ooh, I want to hit it.
What? She did what she was supposed to do.
So my thing is, he showed you.
The only other thing that maybe in that situation I probably would have offered myself.
Nah, I didn't
do you
do
still
that.
want to go? I can come
But
get you. It's no
but
big
it's a
deal.
safety thing. Like I wouldn't want nobody to pick me up, and I wouldn't want to pick nobody up. I don't really know
Because
you.
this
And then I'm gonna say this just from being a dude. Like if my car was down, I know you did offer to take me, but I know I gotta pay for my car. I know I got this coming up. At the end of the day, I'm still a man. So even though you offer, I'm still gonna want to pay. I'm still gonna wanna, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want you to have to come get me. I mean, I'd be willing
But
to,
that-
but just being a man, it might make me feel like less than. You already asked.
But why feel less than? When
I'm just
I
telling.
asked you
That's how we
out?
wired though.
Because if
That
I didn't
is
ask
how-
you, if you asked me
That's
on
how
a
we
date, I'm
wired, though. I
expecting you to
can't-
pay.
Yeah.
If I ask you out on a date, I'm gonna pay.
But
That's
see-
not a
all right,
given
so
to
look.
me.
But I asked you out on a date.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm still a man
look,
too.
Exactly.
Look,
I
so
agree.
one thing,
Yeah.
when I was listening, I heard some different things, right? So first off, I felt like, okay, when it's saying go, to approach a man, that's one thing. But if he's giving you all kind of red flags that he ain't gonna be right for you anyway. You shouldn't have to keep reminding him, boom, we still going. Hold on.
Okay.
Right? So those are red flags. Then I'm not gonna give you an excuse. If my car fucked up or whatever, that ain't even your business if I'm really on this. You know what I'm saying? I'll Uber you there. I'll Uber there and meet you there.
Yeah.
You
But
feel me?
The
Like,
reason why I asked what we are still on, because again, as a woman, if somebody asks me on a date and I don't hear from you, then I'm gonna think, oh well, it is what it is. It wasn't the fact of trying to chase him; it was just giving you the curse. Because I made this date like 2 weeks ago, so it's just out of the courtesy to be like, hey, are we still on, to make sure that your plan hasn't changed. That
Yeah.
it's just like a woman.
But
like,
now,
oh,
that
okay.
What I'm saying is-
but he said some real shit because even like my mom, she always tell me like, don't ever tell no woman you ain't got it. You can come get it from me, or it's better for you to borrow from somebody.
handle your
and own
business
them,
instead
and
of
then
giving.
just
And this would have been a
That's
first
re-
date. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here's my
I was gonna
thing.
ask you,
After-
have you ever been on a date with this person
No.
before?
Right.
This was the first
That's
time.
what-
And so that's why
was he gonna take you to
again,
the Cheesecake Factory?
This dude.
No, I'm not taking it to
But
you.
yeah, man, you gotta.
Like, and that's my thing. When I know that's a red flag, so instead of keep pursuing you, I'm not mad.
Don't bump
Thank
your
you
head.
for showing me the type of person you are.
So-
we cool.
So with that said, Mo, that went the way it went.
Yeah.
whatever.
And
But that still should not have any hindrance on
oh no, it doesn't.
in the near future because
doesn't.
time is of the essence, and we have to,
She funny.
move accordingly. So maybe this week, if somebody shows their cards and they want to show interest,
I will say I love going on
be
dates.
available. Be available.
I am available.
Gotcha.
I love going on dates. And because I feel like a date is not saying that we're gonna be together. A date is, hey, I like to eat.
It's
you
the
like
interview
to eat.
process.
Yeah.
Let's see what it goes.
Definitely an interview.
Because who
Yeah.
who knows? You might change my mind that maybe I want to get married again. Maybe I want to try a relationship. Maybe I want to move in with somebody. But until somebody shows me that, I'm hiding under my cover.
So with that said, real quick follow question: Is that your goal? Do you want to be someone's wife again?
I don't know. And
Well, see,
here's
that's the
why.
thing.
But here's why. Because I know I'm wife material. But just like I said, I know I want to be in a relationship. But I don't need nobody with no ulterior motives trying to, again, I'm a business owner. People, it is hobosexual season.
Well, I mean, and when you still offer opportunities to dudes who talk about their car is this and they not getting back to you. First off, if a woman came at any man, he already should feel like, oh shit. So now the ball is back in his court. After you plan this date, he should be hitting you up like, all right, bet I'm still good. He should be actively putting it back, you know what I'm saying, back in his court.
Right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
dig? When he doesn't
So
do
was y'all
that,
communicating during this time?
Yeah.
and I'm gonna keep it real. One thing that I hear also that is not probably the best way is the text messaging. Call him. You know what I'm saying? Get that conversation going. Women don't do that no more. They don't really.
Some of us try.
I'm saying.
Speaking generally.
I'm saying generally.
Generally.
You know what I'm saying? Of course.
Dorinda,
You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
You want to have a conversation before
Right,
we know.
but you know when you get into that point, you want to try and like at least see if it is some chemistry. Talking, you know what I'm saying? Text messages can be misconstrued all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How did you say that? Or
Tone of
you know what I
voice
mean?
does
It could have been
not come through on a
something.
text message.
It could have been something easily. Maybe he felt offended about something because he can't read in the text message, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you know how some people
The
don't.
nonverbal.
You feel me? Yeah. So
Like tone of voice.
tone of voice, you know what I'm saying? Like
She
that kind
texting
of shit. So then you end up in situations where it may be a homosexual when you ignore those red flags.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see him in the beginning and don't even think about it because you thought he was cute. You know what I'm saying? And you like shit. You know, look, I'm raising 3 daughters. I'm trying to make sure
Real
I
quick,
put
too,
them on game.
Another follow question: How did you guys come across each other? Just generally trying to get a
Lovely Facebook.
The book.
And it was Floyd Mayweather because
They couldn't read.
They couldn't read. Yeah.
potentially. So
Is he even
so
a
what
real
about
person?
this?
Yeah.
Because the reason I asked this question, because like I was speaking to you, it's about where you're going to make yourself available. Maybe Facebook may not be the best pool to draft motherfuckers from. Let's actually get out into town. Let's go somewhere. Let's be available to be.
You don't be outside,
Bro,
nigga.
I got somebody.
But you still can be outside.
But I'm not looking. I'm not
I'm not
pursuing.
saying club, but I'm
I didn't say
saying you
club
don't go
either.
nowhere either.
You don't know this, sir. All of
But
you.
he got somebody.
But he don't go nowhere either.
I do go places, sir.
Where you go?
Bruh.
When last time you went somewhere? 19.
Not 19.
1900s.
I was, 3 nights ago.
3 nights ago.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Where y'all go? Was it lovely?
It was an accident. Like not nothing a murder mystery, but it was a dinner and a show.
Okay. that's
Merged in the
nice.
Playhouse.
Did y'all enjoy yourself?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Good show.
You had a couple drinks?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Murders. It was about Adam's family. It was real good.
I'm just fucking with you. How you
I know
fucking
you
with
are.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I'm getting to these women because there's some good brothers out here who are willing to, who wants to lead, who wants to have a family, who wants to just have a good structure.
Yeah.
And so when you make yourself available to these locations, they can find you. They can run across
If
you.
you're only going to the club, you're gonna get niggas that go to the club. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're
I'm
not
just
saying
saying
you,
we
just
saying in
speaking
general. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know what you mean, but
I ain't been
it's,
to a club
yeah.
or something.
However, if you
That's why I
go
said- go
to
ahead.
if you only go to wine tastings, you probably only get a few of them brothers that like wine tastings all the time. You
Why you
feel
say
me?
it like
That's
that?
not
Why
the
you
only
put
place
some-
that I go.
I know.
but-
I mean, I'm just throwing that joke out
I
there.
feel you, though.
me? But yeah, you know what I mean. It's just one of those things. Put yourself in. I would say different places that you probably normally wouldn't think to go to. One thing that I was telling some of my homies, we just did our last episode. Y'all can check it out. We did it at my home cigar lounge, Casa de Puras. There's women in there all the time. You dig what I'm saying? And it's one of those things where it ain't just Blow Joe running in the cigar shop. You
No,
dig
it's
what I'm
not,
saying?
yeah.
Like it's a different crowd. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't been to one here in Little Rock yet, but I heard it's a couple good ones, so I'm gonna go try and see if I can find myself in one tonight.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like it's a different type of crowd. You know what I'm saying? It's usually
Correct.
different individuals.
It's good
networking.
conversation
Yeah,
in that
you know
too.
what I'm saying?
No,
So,
facts.
for
and
real.
then for ladies, y'all never know. You might find you one of them, that is willing to, you know what I'm saying, let you know when he gonna pull up on you for the date. You know what I'm saying? Or gonna push.
Seriously.
Yeah, like
Y'all giggling, but I don't want to see you ladies in 3-4 years. Every fucking it's Galentine's Day. Like, god damn, ladies,
Galentine's.
that bullshit that they doing now because all these women.
I've never heard it in my life.
Mo.
I swear to God, I ain't
It's-
never heard
it's
about
where-
no
it's where-
Valentine's.
it's where the
I don't
girl-
want to
the-
spend my Valentine's Day with no girl.
Why not?
Because, I mean, if that's the case, I'm gonna spend Valentine's Day with my daughter. If I'm gonna spend it with a girl.
I don't want y'all be doing that shit every year. Y'all single, y'all got nobody. Y'all like, oh, here we go. Happy Galentine's Day. Y'all with your homegirls.
I've never
I
seen
have
it.
never said that today. I've seen it.
Who
Who
but
made
I've never
that
said
a
it.
thing?
I don't. Some gay women.
White women.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got to be
What happened?
pumped.
So, hey, can I ask y'all something? So this is something that, all right, so I grew up in Chicago, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? I lived here for 5 years when my wife was
So
in college, you know what I'm
cars.
saying? Yeah. This was Little Rock is the only other place I've ever
yeah,
lived.
yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Outside of Chicago. And thank you, brothers. So, you know what I'm saying? One thing that I noticed down here, me and my wife joked about it, as soon as we got in the car, it was interracial was real down here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's becoming
like,
a thing,
like
yeah.
becoming like, bro, this was 13 years ago when I
Not
lived
becoming.
down here, and it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. It was, and I was like, damn, like, not my thing. You dig what I'm
So
saying?
what you saying? I need to
How
get
do
me a
y'all
white
kn-
Nubian queen.
I was actually gonna, I was gonna
No, you
ask, is
didn't.
anybody
No, you
partake in
didn't.
that? Because
Womp, womp.
I mean, I fuck some white
I
bitches in
have,
pants.
I have never had a dated outside of my race, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not close to it.
There you go.
what you
I have, and I will never do it again.
Really?
hit a button on there? I want to give me some.
I want to know why. Wait, tell
She
me
wanted
so
the
I
one,
can know
one,
about
one.
You got, you
So
know,
here's
what
my
you
thing,
want.
right?
Ah, that's wrong one. Wrong button.
I'm very big on, like I said, us. You know what I'm saying? Promoting us. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to work as hard as I do. Let's say have millions in the bank. You know, got some good longevity, some good old money to leave behind for my kids.
Yeah.
I want it to go to children that look like mine, to also help push that forward. So that helps create a situation where your children can be more successful, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't want that to get diluted down the line. Like Kanye West, yeah, you got all these M's, billions, whatever it is, that ain't going to our people.
No,
You feel me? Do you think they procreating black?
no.
You feel me? And that goes back to what I said about Will Smith kids. I don't see them pushing that lineage forward in the black community. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it doesn't matter to them. They're taught it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Oh, love is love and all that. Call it what you want. Marriage was based on contracts between growing families, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
wasn't about love. It wasn't about, you know what I'm saying,
It was about
you know,
I got land and you got
happiness.
a
It was
mule.
about
Let's
you
get
look.
together.
I
Yeah.
own all the cows.
Yeah.
You
You
own
own
all
the-
the chickens.
Mhm.
We gonna marry our
The
kids
kids
now. We
together.
own all the cows and chickens. You dig?
Yeah.
So
Now we don't have nothing to do that, so
it's
We
metaphorical.
do.
It's
do.
metaphorical.
We do.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
different
yeah.
ways. Like my
Yeah.
businesses. You know what I'm saying? When I go on, it goes to my children. You know what I'm saying? I got the film business. My wife has a now natural hair care product business. Shout out Your Real Hair. Matter of fact, we're gonna get you ladies some too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you dig? Listen, and they got beard oil too. You feel me?
Yeah,
You know
put me
what time
in.
it is,
Put me
right?
in. I'm about to run out
Slater,
anyway. Yeah,
I don't know, bro.
need it.
You right? All right, but you know what I'm saying?
I've been going
I have
natural
that.
for the past 2 weeks. Yeah.
But we
Nah,
have
I'm
that
just
together. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like one of them things where are we doing these things for the right reasons going forward?
Right.
We could worry about our own happiness. Oh, I'm not happy. What else is it though? Is that the only thing you think is gonna be happiness every day? This
No,
shit is
it's
a
not.
No.
shit. Are you happy with anything 100%?
No.
But also,
Hell no.
because you're talking about leaving legacies, but you're talking a lot about like financial business and all that stuff. Can we also talk about black people leaving a legacy of love, like health?
Facts.
Because we don't have that in our community, and that is something that I want to leave for my child.
No, I agree.
I ain't got no kids. I want it done, but yeah.
hit it right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
You hit it
I mean,
So I'm like you. I want my daughter to see me being loved properly by a black man. In her 13 years on this earth, she's never seen it.
and
I've
that's
never seen it.
Does it
But
matter the
I-
shade?
she said a black man.
No, she,
Oh,
you,
light
you talking about
skin,
you got
right
charcoal.
I
got-
mean, in my
Paper sack
preference,
brown,
the black
baby.
and the married is sweeter than
To
juice,
pivot-
but
to
no,
piggyback
it
off what you
doesn't.
just said. That's why anytime I was in a relationship and when it was going bad and we broke up and we both said we're done. That's why I didn't go back because I've learned in a lot of cases, when you take people back, they're gonna value you less.
Right.
And I've done it. Like again, I gave up almost 10-year relationship because you did so much stuff. It ain't what you do when you like me, it's what you do when you don't like me. And what you did, what you didn't like me, I can't come back from that. But most people would take a person back. Oh, he gonna, no, baby, no. You showed me who you are. I'm gonna believe you, and I'm gonna let you go. No matter how much I love you, I love me more.
And see, that's the problem is that people kind of look at love like it's a feeling, and to me, it's a verb. It's an action.
It's an action,
It's something that you have to choose every day, and you have to show it in your actions.
Yeah.
If I'm not your best friend that day, will you still love me?
So-
and you are my husband, and you don't like me this day, are you still gonna love me? And what does love look like? Whatever it looks like for that couple.
Yeah.
But
Hopefully it's black love.
Yeah.
That's what I'm. That's
Hopefully.
you feel me?
Yeah.
Hopefully,
But nah, I was
hopefully
finna-
it's
as
black
far as
love.
like the interracial stuff, like I couldn't see myself going out here battling the world and then
Come
having
home.
to explain my feelings to somebody who can't
Yep.
relate to that part
Yeah.
of me. You know
Why
what
are you
I'm
so
saying?
mad?
Yeah.
Do you not see what's going
Exactly.
on? Right. Like, real shit. Like, yeah, and that's something. That's one of them things for me, man. I'm really like, I'm not racist.
No, we can't be racist. We black.
there you go.
We can be
Thank
president.
We can be
you.
president.
No, we can be presidents. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can't be racist. Nah, we don't.
We don't
Yeah,
gain shit
yeah, we
from
can't be racist.
Fact.
But we
And
can
we
be
are not the
prejudice.
minority. You have to be the minority.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
We are
And-
I mean,
definitely
the
not-
majority.
And I love to push us. You know what I'm saying? And everything that we do, everything that I do, I push us. And then the family. Going back to what you were saying, as far as one of like my favorite times is when I see the families that me and my wife have brought together. Right? I got a big family. She got a big family.
Right.
Now on holidays, it's my people here, her people here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And you know what I'm saying? It's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, is everything perfect? No. But life ain't perfect.
No.
But it's like what,
Wow.
like if you ever see, we all seen this meme of a successful business person. What that chart look like? You dig what I'm saying? All over the place. You know what I'm saying? People don't see the ups and downs. But where do we end? You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that's something that I think people need to think about when it comes to marriage as well. It's going to look a lot like that. You dig what I'm saying? But what's the trajectory of what y'all building?
Yeah.
These children that y'all put forth. You know what I'm saying? What do they see? What's important to the overall goal? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
'Cause-
I see you when you're at the peak of the mountain, but can
Yeah.
I see you in the valley?
Right.
And how do you handle it? And
Say
how
that
do you
again.
get through it together?
She said a word there.
Yeah.
You did.
Because what makes it is them bad times.
Well-
That's what makes a healthy and strong relationship. Them bad times.
I-
No, because think
I would
about
like to
it.
say the times that the tough times. It ain't
I
got to be
mean,
bad, but
bad is
tough.
real,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
man.
Any inconvenience.
Well, I
How
mean,
about that?
but so look, right? I'm a big
Inconvenience
football
could be the
fan.
deposit not hitting the bank account and you get declined at the grocery store. That
What-
don't hit the same.
Yeah.
That don't hit the same as
And
you know what I'm saying. Johnny just lost his job and we might
Yeah.
not. You know what I'm
Right.
saying.
Mortgage.
Yeah.
I'm a big football fan, and look at this, right? You know what I'm saying? If it's a
Cowboy
tough ass
Nation.
game, but we win, what it feel like? Is that better, or is it a easy win? Which one you like better?
Shit, a win is a
A win
win.
is a win.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right? So at the end, so right,
Yeah.
so at the end of the day, is it about it was tough, so we gave up, or is it win a win?
A win
But
is
see,
a
that's
win.
why
Is
I
it
said,
is it a win or
what
win?
makes you strong is when you go through them rough moments together.
Dang, you said bad.
Bad.
She did say bad.
Bad.
I did say bad.
Bad with
That's
a
what I'm
capital B.
saying.
It damn near was terrible. It
But
damn near was terrible.
It could be rough. Bad could be, like you said, if your husband lost his job, that's a bad thing. Because, oh my God, this one of the income's gone.
She gonna get out on him too, ain't she?
No, because I can speak
Oh,
from experience. When my husband lost his job at Coca-Cola, he came home crying. Well, when we
What was he
together,
working at again?
Whoa.
Coca-Cola.
Okay, then bet.
And he came home crying, and I told him, I said,
Whoa.
listen, let me tell you, ex-husband, let me tell you, I told him,
Whoa.
I said, you know what? You, when I was down, you picked me up. It's my turn to pick you up. Stop crying, relax. You gonna find another job, and that's when he got at Kimberly Clark.
Wow.
See, I am the one. The world beats y'all up enough. When you come in that house and close that door, that's supposed to be your peace.
So
Everybody in that house supposed to have peace. The children
for
need
real.
you. Everybody's
So
supposed
look,
to have peace.
one thing that I'm a big proponent on, like I've heard, you know what I'm saying, people say this and I get it. Listen, fellas, if y'all go home crying to your woman, she is not going to respect you the same after.
Lies.
She may act like it.
Lies.
Listen, she may act
I'm
like
a
it,
woman.
but it's gonna always
Lying.
hold on. it's gonna always put that stain. It depends on the reasons. Losing your job, bro, you got to dust your boots off. Now she can give you that pep talk, but don't come in here crying because it's gonna. And I might be lying, but that's her ex-husband.
But
at this
again,
point.
I still
You're not with him. You feel me? What I'm saying is, hold on. What I'm saying is, it's one of those things, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, it's one of those things where it's a mechanism in the back of y'all brain. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's a certain thing that you're not gonna witness a man crying about and look at him the same way.
It's really not a safe space for a man to just be that vulnerable with a woman. Though.
Talk about
That's all the way.
No.
It's hard for.
telling y'all this.
We're going to reset. We're going to keep this going. Can I get a quick question? Because we talked about this before on the ladies' lounge. Y'all don't receive that shit like y'all think y'all receive
It ain't the.
Well, I guess
the
I'm
action. No, the reception and what goes on.
We're going to
after
dive some more. Just give it a sec. We're going to reset. Subscribe to the channel. We have a good conversation. Hold what you got. Grab something to drink too as well.
You dig.
Everybody
it's very likely. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, everybody at Unicorn, when they going for their job interview, man, I can type 800 words a minute. I know how to work this software. I know how to do everybody. And the interview process is that. But then when you on the job, it's...
Oh, shit.
No.
Sarah, come here.
Wait a minute. Here's the reason why
ahead,
I
talk your
said I don't lose respect because I am a mother of 3 boys. And I teach my boys it's okay to cry. But what I tell them is, cry if you must, be sad if you may, don't sit in it. Because crying and being sad is just as important as being happy. And if you don't go through them emotions, that's why people explode. And I'm sorry that y'all black men been told don't cry, but that is a motherfucking lie.
So, okay.
Listen,
Cry.
hold on.
Go ahead,
there
Tim.
are times to cry.
Yes.
You cry when someone dies. That's probably it. So look,
Really?
right? See, listen. We are not wired. We are not. So I'll give y'all a prime
Go ahead,
example,
T.
right? People joke with me all the time because me and my wife got four little ones.
Go ahead.
I don't even understand how to connect emotions to cry from being happy. I don't even understand what that's like. I've never cried from being happy. It's just doesn't.
I can't say that because I have. You know what I'm saying? Like when you work so hard into something and you see it come to fruition, like that amount of joy. Like I have.
What was your scenario?
You said what was your scenario?
It was with your son. That's what
That
you
was
said
for sure.
on
Yeah,
What
the
was
podcast.
it? Tell me what that was.
But just like everything that I'm instilling to my child, to have somebody say that they see that. And I'm like, damn, I'm on the right path. I'm doing it. Especially like if people beating you down. Like you might have somebody say, oh, you're not a good father. Or why you take up so much time. Are you doing? But you know that your end game is what you got the vision of what you see. So when you see that vision come to fruition, you like, damn, this is what you just get overwhelmed with joy.
So, in answer to the question, I'm going to have hold on real quick.
I'm just raising my hand and waiting my time.
Look at she look at
So I recently
you such a good student.
I recently did something similar to this where I was so excited and happy for myself because for those who know, I was paralyzed literally 2 years ago. I was fucked up.
I remember that.
I taught myself how to walk again, and I was able to graduate. So I went from in a
Complications,
wheelchair,
right? From
COVID. And
right.
so I was able to graduate.
What? I'm sorry.
What's up? Which I got some inside joke.
Not just
That was
say.
him.
With JD being petty again.
Not just ask was you moonwalking or regular walking. You straight. Go ahead.
So
Do your
back-
thing. Do your business.
The fact that I went from there and was able to walk across that stage and graduate, get my bachelor's, I was like, you know what? No one really understands the struggle I was going through at that moment, being trapped in your body, but at the same time, able to work. I was still going to school in my wheelchair, you know what I'm saying, virtually learning, and be able to walk across the stage.
Now, see, that's something different. I haven't been in a situation like that where I could understand maybe those emotions because it's more of a, a physical emotion thing. Like that, I could see that, but like I've just never understood. Like
Crying.
I've never cried
Did
from
you
being
cry
happy.
at your wedding?
No,
When
that
your
makes
wife
that
walked
makes
down the aisle?
no. It like to me, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, yeah, that's dope. I'm happy.
I'm gonna
But-
take a little accountability as being a black mother of 3 sons. That is the mother's fault because we will allow our daughters to cry, but I don't know what it is when when the boys get a certain age. What is you crying about? You have been conditioned to eat that shit up.
You have.
And crying is an emotion like every other emotion. So you mean to tell me that's taking out a man DNA when not everybody's created the same way? That is black mothers and black fathers because you a boy, you ain't supposed to cry. Why?
All right, so
I finna
I'll
say, go ahead.
go
You
ahead.
want to jump? Okay, I was finna say I agree with you to a certain extent. Growing up back in the day, it was different because a black mother was trying to raise you on the sense of what she thought a black man was supposed to be.
Right.
Strong, tough, provider. You can't be soft. You can't be weak. You can't show no emotion. You got to push forward. You know, nowadays it's different because women date their sons and they raising them to live out.
And they hey, hold on. I'm finna cook.
No, for real.
That's what I was waiting on.
Yeah.
I'm finna cook.
It's
I'm
different
finna cook.
now.
I'm finna cook.
Now.
Listen.
No, it's different now.
Because I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Yeah.
We are absolutely different. You shouldn't be crying about everything. And I tell my son, I have 3 daughters and 1 son. My son is the youngest.
Yeah.
You're not gonna sit here and cry for all the same shit that your sister's gonna do. Because you know why? As a man, the world don't give a fuck about you crying.
They don't.
Cuz.
No, they don't.
Get
Black
your
men
ass up and
especially.
get to it.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? You don't condition them to cry about your feelings all the time.
No, that's
why?
right.
Because then you're gonna be that pussy on the playground getting picked on and crying about it. Men,
Feel
it's
like
a
Will
very
Smith
different
with
ball
Jada.
game. When we get into when boys are conditioned to go play, right? You send boys to go play and send girls to go play. It's completely different. Boys play in a competitive manner. You know what I'm saying? It's sports. It's something with an outcome, with an actual winner or a loser. Women don't. Let's go play house. Let's go play dolls. Let's go jump rope. It's not. And when it comes to a conflict on who's gonna win, they quit. They stop playing. Whereas boys, that our whole upbringing is hierarchy. It's all about, goddammit, where do you rank in this stack and file? And what, like you said, one of the problems that we have right now is our women are teaching our boys to act like and emote like women.
Yeah,
That's what we sit here and we'll let them. We'll talk about all these sassy ass dudes out here, but that's why.
They raised
Because
like
our
that.
women are raising them to be bitches.
Yeah.
Like nigga, stand up.
She
Like,
been
I'm on
around
my
you and your
son's
homegirl the
ass.
whole
Boy, get up.
time, and
He
yeah.
running and falling. Hey, get up.
Yep.
Don't cry about it because
But
it's
I
not
do
gonna
that
change
too.
nothing. Your knee gonna still be straight. It hurt for a little while. All right, let's keep going. Because you know why? He gonna keep running. He gonna keep falling, and ain't gonna. You can't cry in the streets.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just different. We can't.
Go
Can
ahead,
I
Linda.
Yes.
tap in? Because you said you can't cry in the streets. And she said her husband came home to her crying. I am a firm believer that if you are married to someone, then your space that you provide for them should be a safe space for them to
That's why I
have
don't
and
have
release
respect
whatever
for you.
emotion that is. And it's going to be different for everybody because everybody is not going to have the same reaction to whatever situation it is. A lot of that stems from just who they are as a person. A lot of that stems from whatever, however they were raised, whatever experiences they have. So at the end of the day, you're right. I don't think a man needs to be out in the street crying about any and everything. There's a balance to it. But at home, with your person,
So-
she should be
Can I
your
ask you a
safe
follow up
space.
with that? And you can answer this too, Mo. But does it also get to a point where he shouldn't come home a lot crying all the goddamn time?
Don't cry.
I
Look,
mean,
Here's
I
the
don't want
thing.
to cry, baby.
He ain't with it.
Men are, like he said, men are wired not to cry.
I ain't with it.
So when a man comes to you crying, it's something serious.
I agree, Mo, but I'm saying
I know what you mean. No, there has to be a balance of
Oh, no.
emotional regulation. Do I want my man coming home every other day in
yeah,
tears?
because like niggas grow the
Absolutely
fuck
not.
grow
So,
be a man.
so look, let me ask y'all something, right? So let's say, for instance, you're at work and your boss come in and y'all got something that y'all need to do, and he start crying because he don't know how to do it.
No.
How you gonna feel about
Different.
it? No, it's not different.
But he's
because
not
if-
my man. He's just a man.
You see the difference there. Y'all would think if it was your boss, right? You think he's supposed to be in order. He's supposed to lead you to do this, right? He's supposed to know how. If he doesn't know how, then you feel like you know better than him, and you can do the job yourself. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because your husband, your man is to lead your home. So if he coming down to you and he's looking to you to lead him, that changed the power dynamic within that
But that
relationship.
has nothing to do with crying, though.
It does.
Yes, no.
Is he
So-
really looking
Right,
for
Look,
a
okay.
leader, or is he just
Maybe
looking
he
for
was just
support?
overwhelmed. Now I get it. Like if a man wants you, if you're leading the relationship, you like, why am I doing it? But just to have a breakdown, cry moment, that doesn't mean
You trying to be a good
Wait, let
helpmate
me-
when he falling short.
What I'm
Right.
saying is you
Yeah.
don't even realize it, but that every time
I get
you
it.
witness a man that you love cry in front of you over something like that, it's a stain in the back of your head. You dig what I'm saying? Like, cause if he listen,
You don't
let
agree?
him talk crazy.
Do you agree?
Hey, listen,
Mo?
a woman will say anything when you piss them off, right?
No.
So your crying ass.
I'm telling
yo-
you.
No,
I'm telling you,
a woman
I'm-
that's immature in her
I'm
in her
built
emotions
different, 'cause
and
I know
communication.
this is like she said. Love is a verb. If I know I have the ammunition in my gun to blow your motherfucking head off because I done seen you at your lowest, and I say I love you like I say I love
You're
you,
not gonna do that.
why the fuck would I load that goddamn shotgun and cock it at you? You know that was your lowest moment. I know that was your lowest.
Well,
I will
that's you, right,
I will
right.
never go that
But that's
low
you.
because I love you.
But that's you. So you talking about your experience, right?
Shit, I done been
now
here
let's
below
think
the
of,
belt.
That's what I'm saying. Let's think about women in
Shit.
general.
Okay, but
What
see,
is the
can
what?
I tap in real
Go
quick?
ahead.
Because this is the problem with the world is that people are immature in their ability to communicate and their ability to problem solve and their ability to have healthy conflict.
And they want to be like,
And
I know you
all
are,
they
but what
do-
am I?
It's like I've said this 1,000 times. People are like dump trucks. When they are dumped and dumped and dumped and dumped and dumped, all this negativity, other people are lashing on them. It could be out in the community. It could be at home with their parents. It could be the best friend. It doesn't matter. It could be a movie that triggers them on TV. All they have in that dump truck is negativity. So when they are triggered in that argument and it's dumped back out, what do you think is going to happen? It's because they have not matured enough. They have not worked on themselves enough. They have not done the studies enough to learn how to communicate effectively, healthily, whether it's a positive communication or negative, and through conflict. That's the problem. They are not mature enough.
And a lot of that sound a lot like, I'm gonna keep it real, women issues. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. As a man, one thing that we come up doing, even with our friends, right? We will give you the absolute honest truth if that shit don't look right.
Yeah.
Boy, we'll roast a nigga. We'll roast our homies,
We'll cut
tell
it
them
to
the
you,
truth,
yeah.
and it's not even with malice.
No.
And then we go on about our day because we understand that's how it works. That's
Yeah.
communication between men, right? Women, on the other hand, will lie to each other. They won't tell their friends the truth
I
about.
understand.
Hold on, y'all, because y'all still, y'all still want to be, y'all still want to be very like, you know,
emotionally sensitive
to each other. Like we had this conversation with the wives, and women can say things to each other about men, like, you know, short jokes, this, that, and the
yes,
other.
everything.
But if we say anything about a woman's weight, we body shame it.
Yeah.
I body shame men all the time. Y'all like she say, oh, that's little dick energy. If I go around saying, oh, that's fat bitch energy, now I'm bogus. Now I'm canceled. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
One thing is something you can
It's a
control,
double standard.
and one thing is something that has nothing to do with what you can do.
But
You dig
here's
what I'm
the
saying?
thing I say about loading that emotional shotgun and shooting them low thing. If I'm not ready to be done with you,
You gonna hold them bullets.
I'm not. But even when I'm ready, to be done, but even
Until
when
she
I'm
ready.
But even if no, but I'm saying like if I'm going that low, that means we done. But I don't even go that low
But
when we done.
I'm gonna say this. Yeah, I was just finna say
I mean,
like, why would
because
you?
why
Like
would I
if I
do
really
that?
fool with you though,
I'm
I ain't
never
gonna cut
gonna
into
do
you
that.
at all. You know
Now-
what I'm saying? Like if I know I got the ammo to really just like do you dirty.
Verbal abuse is more
It's
so.
a real thing.
It's a woman's thing.
And that's heavy on the woman's side.
But that's because we brush it off, and it's not taking it serious.
No.
You know what I'm saying? With verbal abuse, I saw my cousin, shout out Daddy Warlocks. Y'all check out his podcast. He's out in California. You know what I'm saying?
Shout
and he
out.
had this young lady on there, and they were talking about what's worse, verbal abuse or physical abuse. And the lady said, you know what I'm saying, she was like, I was in an abusive relationship. I don't even remember the times he hit me, but the shit that he said,
It's like
you know what I'm saying?
motherfucking good.
And women, that is their
They know how to
thing.
cut too.
They know how to cut deep.
Man, they know
you
how
dig
to
what I'm
cut.
saying? And that's something that we need to all be, like, going back to what you said, more cognizant on the things that we say and do. Because the shit that you say, that can cut like a knife.
and I'm gonna tap in. That's where it comes down to working on yourself. I was not always the way that I am with my communication now. And when I told you that I took
The
a
tongue
step,
was
I have
slick.
a whole bachelor's degree in communication. On top of that, I went and did extra work on myself, whether it was through church and those kind of like workbooks and small group Bible studies and things like that, or
Love
whether
is
it's
patient,
through
love is kind.
it is, and it does not boast. It's
Yeah.
not jealous. It's not disrespectful.
I
it's
mean,
not
I ain't mean to hit
envious.
y'all
I
with
can't
that
believe all
crazy-
that.
I ain't mean to hit y'all with
I
that
think
crazy-
love is definitely jealous too, though.
It can be.
It should be.
It can be, but,
But
it's not
then
supposed
here's
to.
my thing.
Because
It's-
there's
it's-
supposed to be a level of trust, but that we live in
Jealousy
the
is not
reality
about
is-
like here. You know what I'm
The
saying?
reality is
You
it's
can
gonna
trust
happen.
somebody; they can do absolutely nothing, and still a situation can come up
Yeah.
to make you jealous.
I
You dig? Because
completely agree.
especially from a man's point of view, when I say it all the time, when you take a woman to be your wife, you're giving her that highest honor, right? So when you give her that honor of she is yours. So everything that she does not only reflects you, but you know what I'm saying, vice versa.
Yeah.
And so looking at that, like it can be some shit that will piss you the fuck off.
Oh, yeah.
And it's respect is a big one. You dig what I'm saying? So it should be a bit. It should be a bit jealous. You ever like real shit?
But agree,
It should be.
Even with saying stuff that's bad, like I've learned with my, with working on me that I learned when you say something when you mad, people ain't gonna never forget it. So
Never.
I am very conscious. I don't care how mad I am. I will not hit below the belt. I will not do that because you gonna hold it to a standard ever. Like I got a kid that he is 21 years old, and me and him has a love and hate relationship. One minute he loves me, next minute he not talking to me. And instead of closing my door because I'm trying to break generational curse, every time he get like that, I tell him, you know what? I'm gonna give you what you want. My door ain't never closed to you. When you ready to walk back in, it's open. Because I remember when I was little, my mama and my grandma got into it, and my grandma told my mama, if you take that girl, don't come back. And it was like 2 years before they talked. Mm-hmm. And that has always stuck to me. Don't say nothing when you mad, because people gonna remember that, and it's
Let me ask you
out
this.
of anger.
Not, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You don't have to answer it if you don't, but you said your mother, your grandmother, and then your sons. Where was, like, your grandfather at? What was his tutelage like in that situation?
It was, and my grandpa was a rolling stone.
Okay. What about your son's fathers?
He back to his mother made his father job easy, so he was there, but I was the parent. He was the fun parent. He was in their life. I'm not gonna.
What was the tutelage? Did he
nothing? He was the fun parent.
So the things that you saying with your son, it sounds like he's basing your relationship off emotions and how he feels.
It is, and
you
that's
feel me?
why.
And
that's why.
But you
talking
also,
about,
but it goes back to what you said. You taught them it's okay to cry. It's this. That's an emotional way to bring them up. You feel me? Let's take it in for a second. Listen, wait. Listen.
The way he is not because of me. It's because of his dad's mom. His dad's mom gave them everything they wanted.
I get it.
But what he's saying is, let's take a moment.
Okay.
Inhale.
There you go.
Exhale. There you go.
And it's just, I'm just saying the emotional side. Like, I had a situation in my own family where, you know what I'm saying, I had to tell somebody, look, that you calling yourself not talking to me and all that, that's some emotional shit. We don't do that here. Nigga, you got a problem, you address it immediately.
Right.
Up front. We not going to sit here and, not answer the phone or trying to avoid. No, we going to talk about it. Like men, you got something to say, talk about it. You dig what I'm saying? It's a different. We don't have to hide it.
If you discuss it, you cannot talk about it after that point.
Yeah.
Not talk to that person.
Because that's
You
breaking
cut
the
the person.
generational curse where you're teaching people how to have healthy, effective communication in conflict.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Good thing
And I'm going to keep it. But my pops was big on it. We ain't play that. You got attitude. All right, what's up? We're going to talk about it. I'm not going to let something fester. If I have an issue, I'm going to say it then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to address it immediately because I know me. I'm going to be mad. So fuck it. We're going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to talk about it. And let's figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you let it go, you know what I'm saying? It goes back to even with your spouse. Look, people only going to do what you allow them to.
Right.
Correct.
So the longest that shit keep going and it's not addressed, then it's only going to be worse the next time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's my 2 cents. Let me.
No, you
good.
You're
No, you good.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Any lasting comments regarding this overall topic in general before we get out of here?
Oh, we through?
Yeah, we good.
It's cooking.
I didn't know it was.
You feel me?
Yeah, I
I mean, if y'all want to
Good
do
topic.
I'm on my
It
time,
was.
baby. Nah.
It was a good topic.
anything else? No.
I mean, I'm good on it. You know what I'm saying?
But bro, thank you very, very much.
Man, thanks for having me, man.
Now you put
I'm
the
glad
pressure
it
on
worked
me.
for me to come in.
I gotta go to Chicago
Big facts.
soon.
Man,
Yeah.
we was having a function at my mom's house this weekend, and my godmother, she lives in Chicago.
Okay.
And I was telling her, I said, man, I hadn't been to Chicago grown. Like, only time I've been to Chicago as an adult is through O'Hare.
Got you. Just stop
Connected,
flying.
not going,
Hey, look,
going
Same.
through,
Listen.
going to another place.
do not believe the hype, y'all. I'm gonna keep it real. It's the best city in the world. Some of the best food. I know they like to try and push this crime statistic, and people think that shit.
Yeah.
Don't believe it. You can pull up any study that you want. You'll see we don't even crack the top 20 in
It was
violence.
nice when I
You dig what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like people used to talk about how bad Little Rock was and banging in Little Rock. I came here and I was like, this is decent. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
I know in the 90s it was kind of rough.
hey, look, bro,
It was
look.
different. It
You know,
really
you're
different.
gonna always have pockets.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
gonna
Oh, yeah,
always
yeah,
have
for
the
sure.
bad block, good block
Yeah.
type deal.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you will not go to a nicer city than Chicago. The downtown is beautiful, you know what I'm saying?
It is.
The food is great. The people are great, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's just, come on, man. It's a heavy populated city. You can find drama anywhere.
Yeah.
They just like to push that bullshit. You know, it's windy. Yeah.
Have your peacoat ready, baby, because baby, the wind gonna cut you.
It ain't nothing like summertime shot.
Tell people real quick, once again, where they can find you, bro.
For sure, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and do my regular spiel. Again, it's Chicago Outlaw, the West Side Legend. If you want to follow me, it's ChicagoUtlaw. The same O in Chicago is the same O in Outlaw. It's only one. And then if you want to follow my show, it's the Facts and Law Pod Show. It's a pod show, not a podcast. You need to see this fly. You dig? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I got.
And this is Moso. You can find me on TikTok at Moso82. You can find me on Instagram at Moso_82. And follow my business page on Facebook, Locks, Dress, and Things LLC, where I am oh so proud to make your nappy oh so happy. You locked in.
Likes that.
All right. I'm Dorinda Alexander. You can find me on all social media platforms under Oriana_Dorinda. And I'm Dorinda Alexander on Facebook.
My bad. I'm JD Hill on Facebook, _solution285 on all other social media platforms. And who are you, sir?
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Okay, yeah.
I'm Clyde Winslater the Third, aka the Phoenix. Put that in, of course, on YouTube. You can watch Dez 2's out there too. Watch that. This guy's in there. He's doing his thing.
Yeah.
He does an excellent job.
Yeah,
Let's get it.
Boy, I'm proud. Like, proud.
Yeah.
And
I'm ready for the next installment. If not that one, then the next one. You know
Clarity's
what
out there too. Watch Clarity and be on the lookout for the Devil's Lobby. That's coming over around Thanksgiving, Christmas. But no, I appreciate everyone for coming. Full house.
I'm in the Clarity sequel.
No.
Oh, okay.
But you be in Dez 3.
Oh, okay.
Hey, man, I'm going to have to come down here and get some work in with my boys, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me get direct one of these joints or something. Get a
like
little
that.
bit.
Yeah,
You know what
whatever.
I'm saying?
it's
Yeah,
coming.
man. And we got to get the whole squad up to Chicago, man.
Yeah,
Show y'all around. Show y'all a good time. I'm telling you.
I was
busy.
just
Man,
there.
like I said, I just
He
told
got on
him
my
I
case
got
because
one.
I was in Chicago in April and I didn't get a chance to even.
You know what I'm
slide
saying? Like,
through.
come on,
How
man.
rude.
You feel me?
Yeah, how would you come to my city?
Like I say,
and
bro,
not
don't
even
never
tap
come.
in.
Yeah,
You know
what I'm saying?
So rude.
I fucked
It's
up.
okay. I'm
It's
working
all
on it.
good,
He ain't got
man.
no class.
Hey.
I'm gonna break it in.
Next time. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all for watching. That's all I got to say. I'm hungry. Go Cowboys.
Wait, what?
Go Bears. Y'all know what time it is.
You not hungry?
Bang,
You did.
bang, Niner gang, bang. I shouldn't say that after last week's game.
Yeah,
but it's
go
okay.
football. Yeah.
I should be a little
Just say the
embarrassed, but
Saints,
I'm
you
still
good.
fade. I'm still
I mean, yeah, go Saints.
There you go.
She don't even watch.
Yeah, I know she does.
She don't.
I watched the Super Bowl. I'm in basketball. I'm a basketball
Usher
mom.
gonna be there.
I'm a basketball mom.
Yeah.
Hey,
My daughter
Razorbacks
be
did their
hooping.
thing yesterday, basketball. Shout out.
I was
Whoop
gonna
it.
say,
University of Ozark.
Anyway.
yeah, we out.